What's going on, y'all? So listen. So we are back again for another episode review of Power this season. Um, what is this? Season 5, episode 6. Child, listen. It picks up right where it left off last week, and that was with Ghost going to Angela's house. Bitch, we all thought they fucked. Okay, I was sitting here like, what the fuck is going on? We're not finna do this. I mean, I granted we halfway through the season, but shit, bitch, we went this far. Y'all don't need to do this stuff. And they didn't do this stuff. So I was like, oh, thank God they finally listened to us. Like, bitch, we don't need all this shit right now, okay? So basically, Ghost is standing up in there, confessing his sins and stuff to Angela. Angela just standing there watching and shit because he's still drunk. He trying to sober up a little bit. And then he, go ahead and tell her the reason why I left, it wasn't because I didn't love you no more. It wasn't because of Tasha. It's because I was trying to protect you from somebody that was trying to hurt you. They not going to hurt you now and all this stuff. Well, why didn't you tell me this, Jamie? I was like, bitch, did you not just hear what he said? He was trying to protect you, okay? So, of course, he's not going to say nothing. But either way, they had this little conversation and, they made it seem as though they was going to have some type of smushing action going on, but it didn't happen. She said you can sleep on the couch. I gotta go to work in the morning, so bitch, it is what it is. It's a toothbrush under the sink. I said y'all keep that shit under the sink with the cleaning supplies and stuff that be in the bathroom too. That's a little weird for me, but all right, I would have kept it in the medicine cabinet and all that shit. But okay, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. So they showed them both tossing and turning in the bed, and at this moment in time, I'm saying, bitch, Ghost about to get up and go into that room with Angela and fuck her brains out because. Sometimes a good fuck will make things just a little bit better, put you back on the even keel just a little bit in your life. But it didn't happen. He went from one end of the couch to the next end of the couch, and I was sitting here like, oh, thank God it didn't happen, okay? Because then that would have been a whole bunch of other mess that was going on. Neither one of them got sleep, okay? Because they showed it was dark and then the light come up and they both still up in the bed, eyes are wide open. Then, Angela then got dressed, Ghost sitting on the couch playing with his watch. He was about to talk to her. They talking about how did you sleep and all this shit. Somebody knocks at the door. Ghost was like, don't answer it. Bitch, it's Tasha. Tasha come up in there. Angela was trying to hurry up and say, bitch, it ain't what it think. It ain't what it look like, girl. So don't even try to do it. She was like, what the fuck? Bitch, why are you here? You kicked me out. Oh, so bitch, you only here because she kicked you out? I said, yes, Angela, he done played your ass again, okay? You should be tired of this. So after that, she started talking about the whole thing with the gun and the detective coming over there asking about the gun and all this stuff. And Jamie like, what the fuck is going on? Why would you tell her this? She was like, bitch, she know everything. She know everything because she the one that told us where Tariq was at. She helped us out, so everybody needs to know what's going on so we can all keep our story straight and shit like that. You calm the fuck down, bitch. Okay, just let it go. Meanwhile, back at the office, Tamika then called everybody in, minus Angela, and she has Detective Rodriguez, aka Miss Blanca. She comes through, and wait a minute, ain't that her name on pose too, Blanca Rodriguez? Bitch, okay, we got two Blancas up in the hills. One we like and one we probably don't. But bitch, Blanca is not finna give up. Blanca is she a pit bull, bitch. I could just see that. She was over there talking about how, she's doing the investigation into, you saw the way Donovan's face looked when she was like, I feel like it's somebody in this office that is, trying to block this, you know, um, investigation that she got going on by, destroying the ballistic report to Mrs. St. Patrick's gun because we trying to match these bullets and shit like that. Donovan face went like, like, bitch, I ain't trying to say nothing, but I know something, but I ain't gonna say it yet. Okay? And I was just like, uh-oh. This would be the right time that Angela just so happened not to be in the office. I said, child. All right. So we get this scene with Angela told Ghost, don't talk to Proctor, okay? He is not even a lawyer no more, so you cannot talk to him about anything. This bitch went and talked to Proctor saying, so what if somebody was involved in a homicide, hypothetically, what would you do and all this shit? Proctor is over this shit. And realize that He was like, who you need help with? I can't help you with Tommy. He was like, bitch, it ain't Tommy. It's Tasha and Angela. The fuck? Proctor is like, God damn, what else is it that's going on? You know what? You need to do this. Look out for yourself at this moment. Something that you good at. I said, shit, Ghost. Ghost kind of was taken aback a little bit like, damn. Because everybody in their mama, this is like the umpteenth person that done told Ghost all he's good at is looking after himself and doing for himself. So I was just like, uh-oh. Proctor put that hood on and walked the fuck away. He was like, you know what? I don't even want to know anything else, okay? God damn, why did I get involved with these motherfuckers? You know what I'm saying? That's what he looking like. And so after that, because he was at True. So he get a phone call. Do he get a phone call? I think he got a phone call from somebody. No, I think he called Tariq, okay? He called Tariq, and Tariq declined his phone call, which we already knew was gonna happen. He's at Choke. And then the little dude that's his roommate, little white boy, come in, basketball player, I guess. You know, coach suck. He made us run them drills and all that stuff. He see the pill bottle, Tasha pill bottle on the table. He was like, oh my God, you got these? I love these. My sister has these all the time. Bro, let me get some. And he was like, nah, man, nah. I said to Rick, well, if you ain't finna do shit with them drugs, what the fuck you bring it to you for? Was you really trying to stop your mama from taking this shit? Or, you gonna take them yourself? Or what? Now, the idea probably put up in his head to sell them bitches because that boy said, bitch, I'll give you $20 a pill. I said, you know what? I don't want to get caught. In my mind, I'm thinking like, bitch, that ain't my prerogative. I ain't up here trying to be no drug dealer, but you said $20 a pop. But Tariq said, nah, bruh, I was surprised at that. I said, oh, okay. We also got this scene with Alicia talking to Dre saying, bitch, what the fuck is going on? Why is it that Diego is out here thinking that, Tommy and Ghost started something with this gun and shit like this, and it's the one that was attacking people? Because Dre was trying to tell her, Diego is coming up to me talking about some gun. How the fuck I'm gonna get to him to get a gun? I don't know shit about no gun. She was like, I know you ain't plant the gun or whatever. And it was like, why the fuck Diego is over here talking about it was Ghost and Tommy that's talking to the FBI and all this shit. Didn't I tell you that I didn't want a war? Okay, so what you need to do is find somebody else to put that shit on. Because I know how you work, Dre. You like to play both sides into the middle. I said, bitch, call his cards, Alicia. Yes, she said, bitch, you won't be playing me because I peeped your game a long time ago. I said, oh, I like Alicia. You got Tommy in a car with Wesley eating whack ass McDonald breakfast. Okay, listen, let me just say this. Tommy is doing the fucking most. The smartest thing that Tommy has done so far in this episode is put that goddamn tracker on Dre's car to get to where the human ass is going and all that stuff. Okay, that's fine and dandy or whatever. But this shit with Teresi is racking my goddamn brains, bitch. You have got to be smarter than this. Tommy, you been in the game how long? You should know these streets. The code of the street is fucking trust nobody, bitch. And you trusting this man that just came out of fucking jail who want to be your daddy all of a sudden? Bitch, he getting out of jail out of suspicious circumstances and stuff, and now he's your dad, and you got him chilling all at the house and going on runs and stuff with you, telling him all your business, showing him your checks and stuff of the money that you got. Ghost come over to the crib trying to tell you that he can't clean your money because he's being audited by the IRS and all this stuff, and you telling Teresi, who wanted to go, which he really didn't, but trying to make like he did, that whatever you got to say to me, you can say in front of him. What the fuck is going on, Tommy? Okay, you getting your feelings because Ghost can't do shit. He can't do it, bitch. Teresi trying to back up Ghost just a little bit. Ghost said, bitch, I don't need your help, okay? Do what you gonna do. Shut the fuck up. He was like, listen, I give y'all time. I need to go see Connie anyway. I said, Tommy, what the fuck? Now, see, Tommy is gonna be the... Oh my God, it's giving me flashback to what it was in season 3 or whatever that, they had that little falling out. You know what I'm saying? And it was like basically Ghost versus Tommy. Girl, you going back, okay? We supposed to be moving forward. You feel like you're going back, and I'm not here for it, okay? Tommy's being extra dumb. You got all these people breathing down your back. Jason, Teresi, the feds, and everything. And it's just like, you're irritating me. Then you have Tasha and Angela meeting up. They still at her place. Angela had to make sure that, Tasha knew that she wasn't fucking with Jamie like that. And she was like, girl, I don't care no more. Okay, when I told you that I don't care, I really do mean that I don't care. She was like, I'm just being honest though. Tasha said, bitch, I'm being honest too. So you telling me that you okay? Yes, bitch. Just tell me what I supposed to say when these motherfuckers bring me in to interrogate me about this gun. That's all we need to talk about right now. It's all to the good. Fuck that nigga. You had him. I had him. We both know he ain't shit. Okay? I don't want him, bitch. If you want to have that scrap, have that scrap. But bitch, it ain't finna be me no more. Okay? I'm on to some lame dick. It is what the fuck it is. I said, all right, Tosh. That's how I interpreted that whole scene right then and there. Then you have this thing with Mock. Mock needs to die. Okay? Mock needs, like, bitch, who the fuck you intimidating? It takes a weak ass man to try to intimidate a fucking woman, okay? He goes to where Proctor's little ex-wife, was having her little AA meeting, okay, not or NA meeting, Narcotics Anonymous or whatever the fuck, and basically was like, I need to get some information on Proctor to see if he really associating with that other side of his family that's criminals or whatever. And if so, I can help you get your daughter back because I know you trying to get custody, but bitch, you been a cokehead for the past 8+ years, and they ain't finna give you no custody agreement or whatever without my help. She was like, and I know you a cokehead. She said, bitch, an ex-cokehead. I said, girl, at least you knew what you was, and you ain't denying that shit. But bitch, I feel like you still on that stuff. But okay, she wasn't trying to fuck with him like that. But I got a feeling she gonna fuck with him just to fuck Joey. Okay, Jam. You know what? Y'all know Proctor still got that laptop too. Okay, fuck him. He finna fuck everybody. I just feel like that. If Joey get fucked over, he gonna fuck everybody. Okay. Whew, everybody got their assurance, okay? Insurance, I should say. Bitch, you fuck me, I'ma fuck you. Just in case, just to let you know. Back at True, you got Rashad, Tate, and Dre there. Dre was like, bitch, after all the stuff that went down at that donor thing, um, and the whole shit with James just going off on a limb and shit like that, I ain't got time for that. So what the fuck you got me here? Because if he see me and he blow up a gasket like that, bitch is gonna be one. He was like, it's cool, it's cool. I invited him and he told me to invite your ass here too. Okay, it is what it is. But let me ask you this question. What is your relationship with him? How did you meet him? Well, I met him through an associate of his that, long the job no longer it kind of dissolved itself. So therefore I needed some more employment, and basically, I saw him out for employment. It was like, come on now. He told me that you sell drugs. What other employment, if you sell drugs, what exactly is it that he do? He was like, bitch, I'm talking about the nightclubs, okay? It was like, the one that he fucking me over with right about now with the non-competing shit like that. It was like, okay, whatever, cool. So James come up there, and basically Tate is the one that called the meeting to tell him that the donors for the Queen's Child Project or whatever the fuck it is for Raina, they're all about to be audited. And he said, catch the words. This is normal for minority business owners who donors and shit like that. Minorities. I said, the fuck? What about the white ones? Okay, they don't get audited like this when they do some stuff like this. He said it's nothing out the regular. I said, yes, it is out the regular, but if you want to kiss these motherfuckers' asses, well, you can go ahead and do that shit, Tate, because that's exactly what you're doing, you brown nosing bitch. But all right, and he was like, I just wanted to let you know that. And then when that got through, Dre was trying to leave. James was like, no, don't leave. I want to call a truce. I want to work together. We better off working together than against each other. I want you to stay on board on the project. And he was like, bitch, I ain't had nothing to do with your daughter. I ain't had nothing to do with nothing. And I said, bitch, shut the fuck you did. But he was like, why would I? He said, bitch, if I wanted you there to do or something, you wouldn't be here. Trust and believe that. So let's just make this deal. And I said, something about this don't feel right, but okay, James, what the fuck you up to? I'ma just watch it just like everybody else. Meanwhile, Draco back, and we see Two Bit and Spank in the warehouse, talking about how the Tejanos getting murdered and all this stuff, and they trying to figure out who the fuck it is. Now Dre is pissed off. His nose is already flared up naturally. That bitch was flared up even more. I said, God damn, us with big noses, them nostrils flared. Okay. And he was just like, who the fuck was it? And Two Bit was like, it probably Cristobal. He was like, no, Cristobal ain't gonna do that. Because at first, Two Bit was like, who gives a damn? Dre was like, who gives a damn? That's our organization. So that looks bad on us that our people is fucking dropping, bitch. Okay, regardless of who the fuck they are, they with our organization. That's my shit. And so, Two Bit was like, it's probably Cristobal. And at this point, Cristobal come in. And of course, Dre had told him Cristobal too weak to do some shit like that. He ain't that type of nigga. He was like, that's your boy. That ain't my motherfucking boy. And he gets on Cristobal talking about some Diego this and Diego that. And, he talking about some, I set him up and who somebody set me up. And, saying that I was the one that set him up to get caught up by the feds and how the fuck they get out so early and all this shit. It's just a whole bunch of stuff. And it was like, them your people. It was like, just because we speak Spanish don't mean that they're my people or whatever. I said, oops. And it was like, see, you're the one that wanted to be the king of the organization, right? You want to be the king of the streets, right? You need to learn how to fucking speak Spanish, bitch. Now, see, that was the plus that Ghost had. Ghost knew how to speak Spanish, and he still does. Even though it sound high school and elementary as fuck, and in syllables, he knew how to speak that shit and understand it. Cause that when Cristobal was walking out, he was like, "This motherfucker, this organization about to be ours." He can't even keep his motherfucking people in line. I said, "Bitch, woo, talk that shit, Cristobal, as you walk away, okay? Not to his face in English, but in Spanish as you walk away." So Dre and Two Bit, they go over there to see Arturo because, they was like, we finna go talk to this little motherfucker. Now see, Dre, you should have listened to Cristobal when he told you that Arturo was the weak one, okay? And this whole scene just showed how weak Arturo is, okay? When he got caught up with Angela and them at the investigation and the interrogation and stuff like that, he was weak as fuck then, okay? So you come up in there with Two Bit telling him that you gonna be my translator and all this stuff, and because Diego is talking about something, I set him up with a gun in Long Island and all this shit. Then here come Arturo telling the whole shit. Like, this motherfucker can't hold water for nothing, okay? He like, listen, okay, so back in the day when Uriel used to do the thing, Alicia used to make these little surprise visits, and she used to come as a maid. She was hiding crazy and shit like that or whatever. So Alicia could have did the thing, huh? Yeah, she could have did the thing and all this stuff and whoop-de-woo. And when they was leaving, and Two Bit said, how the fuck did he know about the gun? Okay, how did he know about all this stuff? Bitch, now we done find our person that we gonna blame all this shit on. I said, boy, I tell you, you got these weak motherfuckers that be on the streets. Get y'all asses caught the fuck up. After that, we do get this scene with, bitch. We see Jamie. I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit because I can't remember the scene that came after that, but it'll get to me in a minute. But I just know Jamie was up in the room in the house waiting on Tasha to come. Tasha get up in there. He apologizing to her about everything and how he fucked up the vows. We had to get remarried because you fucked up the first one, bitch. Okay. She was like, "Where the fuck is all this shit coming from?" He was like, "Hold on, just let me explain, okay." I was supposed to protect the family. I was supposed to love. I was supposed to provide. I was supposed to do all this stuff, and I didn't. It feels like I'm the one that had the gun in the hand and killed Raina. See, no, stop, Ghost, because this is what you always do. You make it about you. This ain't about nobody else but you and how you feel. He was like, no, I'm for real. I got to make the change, okay? I went down and I saw that preacher, and, I need to make this change, and I need to show it. It's going to take time because I need you to forgive me. Forgive you? Yeah, yeah, it's gonna take a lot of time. Well, how you know you can trust Angela? Because she's still in love with your ass. Then we see this scene with Angela and him at the apartment and they talking about shit. Mind you, this is after Angela went and saw Tommy and not saw Tommy, but was sitting out staking out the whole tractor thing that Dre had on his car. And she was like, the shit ain't moving. So she called Tommy. Tommy answered that phone and was like, who the fuck is this? Bitch, why the fuck you calling me? Did I tell you can call me? I'm gonna answer the phone to somebody like that one day. I just bitch, did I tell you to call me? No, I ain't gonna be real like that. I ain't gonna be real like that. But anyway, he was like, bitch, if it ain't moving, it's because it's inside the little warehouse thing. She was like, oh shit, a van is coming up that said wholesale flowers. He said, get the fuck off my phone and don't ever fucking call me again. I'm saying, you are so rude, Tommy. So rude. All right. Meanwhile, Teresi out there meeting up with Mock. He trying to tell them, why the fuck are y'all up here trying to audit this man? See, you're fucking shit up because if you audit him, you're not gonna find nothing, and then that's how they gonna realize that I got something to do with this shit, and they gonna get me caught. Okay, it's a short fucking leash between me and fucking y'all. Okay, and I don't have time for it. You're not gonna find nothing on Ghost in this auditing shit because he's clean as a fucking whistle. They was like, okay, you need to calm down and let me get the big fish the way that I need to get the big fish. Quit with this little small shit. Just give me time. They was like, okay, deal. But let me just tell you this. You can't back out of this right now, okay? Unless your ass gonna get ratted the fuck out. I said, whew. It just don't pay to be a criminal these days. I don't know how they don't. These criminals, like, everybody on this fucking organization should have high blood pressure, diabetes, and all type of stress, okay? Just because. Bitch, it's too much. Anyway, what wound up happening? Ghost over there at Angela Place, and they talking and shit about their relationship, and then he eventually asked her, do you love me? Do you still trust? She was like, I don't know. They sit down in front of each other. I said, what the fuck is gonna happen? I was like, no, y'all not finna do this. They rubbing, Eskimo kissing and shit. Y'all know that's when they do the nose and stuff like that, but they doing it with foreheads and cheek. I said, back the fuck away. Okay, I don't want to see this shit. Next thing you know, they start kissing. And then he back. I said, oh, Ghost said no. He said, maybe you can trust me if I really be the change that I said I'm gonna be. And walked the fuck out that apartment. Left that girl pussy on soak. I said, well, excuse the fuck out of me. And then we got Proctor. God damn it, Joey. Okay. He's over there talking to his cousin Benny. Now, apparently, cousin Benny is the one that he called to come in and clean up and just do away with the federal prosecutor or special agent body. Okay, he's the one that took care of all of that stuff, and he done told him about everything that's going on. Remember the client that I was talking about that I needed to do this? Now the girlfriend and the ex-wife and the ex-girlfriend, whatever, they all involved. Oh, it sounds like some All My Children stuff. Not a bad show, but goddamn. Mocked and walked up on him and was like, I thought you said you didn't want to you didn't associate with this side of your family. Now I got your ass on perjury charges, okay? So you got 48 hours to give me some information on Ghost and them, or else, you're gonna go to jail, okay? Or you're gonna get a fucking warrant. I said, God damn it. Tommy having trouble selling his product now, okay? Now that everything all fucked up. And so Teresi come over with a whole 2 bags full of goddamn Roman noodles. And he had the middle cut out. He said, this is how we used to get our contraband into the prison and all this shit. And this is what we can use. I said, Tommy is stupid as fuck. Like, he just getting deeper and deeper in with Teresi, and I'm just getting mad because he's gonna be heartbroken and fucked up when he find out that his daddy was playing him the whole goddamn time. Then here come Kanan playing stepdaddy to Tariq, picking him up from choke or whatever, because he did text him earlier that day saying you free tomorrow, or the day before saying you free tomorrow, whatever. So they go in the car and he talking, and he was like, what's up with your dad? Fuck that nigga. I wish he'd leave me alone. In the car, Ghost did text him talking about something. Did you get my message? And he was like, you got to go back. And Tariq was like, nah, that's just my daddy. And it was like, I wish that, yeah, this when he said he wished he'd leave him alone. Cause when they got in the car, he said, fuck that nigga. I'm sitting here like, Tariq, god damn it, bitch. And then he said the only way that you're gonna be free from him is if you stop taking shit from him, money and stuff like that. If he's paying for everything, you ain't gonna ever be free for him. And then Tariq was like, well, I fucked up I had my own money, but I fucked that up. So, that ain't finna happen. He said, well, unfuck it up. This motherfucker took him to a gated community, okay, made him show the little choke sign so that they can see that he good citizen, he's a good nigga, okay? And he meeting up with somebody that he went to jail with, named JP, and he got this nice little place or whatever. He's supposed to be selling some pills to him. Mind you, Kanan is seeing an opportunity because you can't tell me he did it because when he picked up Tariq and he saw the place and they kept on panning out as to the rich white people that was there, because they made sure to put that out there and they made sure to show them faces that these was some rich white folks or whatever. He was like, you can sell a whole bunch of pills up here. I said, bitch, Tariq finna be selling pills for Kanan. You can't tell me no different, because Kanan went up there to JP. He was supposed to be selling him some pills and getting some money. JP tried to play him, talking about the projection has changed, and he said, bitch, that sounds like a you problem, not a me. And next thing you know, he was like, yo, Kanan, we not in prison no more. He was like, okay, cool. Kanan punched that nigga up, knocked his ass out a little bit. He was like, okay, here. He was like, all right, we not done here. I'm finna teach your ass a lesson. I thought he was about to kill that motherfucker. He just beat the shit out of him and told Tariq to get the money off the floor. Tariq looked at that nigga. At first, I thought he was gonna be scared or, have a little reaction to it. That motherfucker walked out throwing up the money like it was a baseball. I said, oh, he is turning into Lil Kanan Jr., the son Kanan always wanted, okay? Sean really was Ghost's son, and Tariq is really Kanan's son. You can't tell me, I'm just saying hypothetically, of course. You got Proctor meeting up with Ghost after let me just get Ghost out the way right quick. Ghost met up with Tate to basically give him this fake ass apology about how he been acting. My behavior these past days, it's been out of whack. Okay, I understand that. It's just that me and my family, we've been going through a whole lot with the death of Raina and everything. So I apologize with that. And I did have a problem at first with Dre coming on board, and now I see the errors of my ways and see how he is beneficial to the team, and I would like to further work with him. And you did the right thing. Tay said, bitch, I know the fuck you ain't think I'm buying this shit. The fuck you won't really. He was like, okay, since you ain't buying that, let me go this route. To make up for the mistakes that I made, I'm gonna give you $50,000 of my own personal money to your governor campaign. Tay said, that's a handsome reward. That's a lot. But cool. We all to the good. I said, bitch, money talks, bitch. Money talks. Okay, money will make you forget every goddamn thing. So Proctor meet up with what's his name? Ghost, basically trying to get Ghost to give him some drugs so that she can plant on Lindsay, because she was like, I know that Lindsay gonna take this drugs. It don't matter how long she says she been clean or whatever, that bitch gonna always go back, because he is pissed off because he knows that it was Lindsay that snitched him out to Ma. And Ghost talking about something, nah, I don't do that stuff. He was like, well, fuck it. Does Tommy do that stuff still? Because bitch, all of a sudden you didn't got your morals about your ass, your civic duty and shit. I said Proctor is over it, okay? Y'all, it's gonna stress this little turtle ass out. Y'all remember when he was turtle on Entourage? That's when he was a little chunky. Like, Proctor used to be a little chunky munchy thing. He lost a lot of weight. He look good, okay? But anyway, some of y'all probably seen him on Think Like a Man, but he used to be on Entourage back in the day. Moving on from that, Tasha is finally about to have this sit down with the cops. We see her in the interrogation room pacing back and forth. And right then and there, when I'm seeing her pacing and then doing all this, it's like she's thinking in her head of the things that she needs to say to him, because she went over there to Angela's place so that she can help her with the question and all this stuff. Get them to say who it is that they think killed Raina. Get them to say this. Get them to do that before you answer. And then that's how you decide your next answers and stuff like that. You can clearly see that she is thinking in her head, and you have on the opposite side of the goddamn room Tamika, Blanca, Mock, and goddamn Sax looking at this shit. And I'm like, God damn, she making it so obvious that she lying. Because if I would have seen that, I would have been like, she finna cover up some stuff. And so Blanca comes in there Tasha was like, didn't I see you before? I said, girl, yeah, she was in your apartment. But, she wasn't no detective then. She was in her police clothes, her police uniform. But Blanca said, no, you haven't. And so she's sitting down there talking about how, okay, yeah, you reported the gun stolen, but like 4 or 5 days before the gun was stolen, it was given back to you in a box or whatever. She was like, you know what? I didn't even realize that I got the gun back in the box. Somebody gave me this box and I put it up, and then, my family been going through the whole death of Raina and all this stuff, and I had a whole bunch of people in the house, and, between that, somebody probably came in there and took it, and I didn't see it. Well, that still don't mean shit unless we get somebody who can corroborate this story, okay? Because I just need to know, is she gonna say, yeah, Terry can do it? Mind you, Terry name is Deltarius? Deltarius? Bitch! Deltarius or whatever, Silver. Terry, I see why you got the nerve to get on here doing false pretenses, okay? You's a uppity nigga, okay? You acting like you above everybody with the most hood ghetto ass name, okay? Dale motherfucking Terrius with so many fucking syllables in that goddamn name. Okay, nigga, I see you. I see the game. I see game P game, bitch. You gotta do what you gotta do to get you hired by the white folks, huh? And she was like, bitch, Terry, my lawyer can cooperate with that, be a witness. Mind you, remember Terry said he not here for that bullshit. Okay. He already basically said, bitch, once you tell the truth about what's going on, cause I synced you with that gun. I said, oh shit, now Terry, you into it now. So is it really Ghost that's doing this shit, or is it really Tasha that's doing this shit? You choose, bitch. Okay. And so she asked her about the whole Raymond Jones situation. It was like, do you know him? No, I ain't never known him. Why would I know him? It was like, well, I find that hard to believe because he came up to the school looking for Tariq, and then he met Raina, and then the day after, that's when Raina get killed, and then after that, that's when he get killed. She was like, wait a minute, hold the fuck up. Why would a cop want to kill my child? And are you trying to accuse me of murder? Do I need to get my lawyer? Calm down. We not with that. And I'm not accusing you of murder. I'm just saying that you probably know who the fuck it is that did it. I said, bitch, Blanca good. Blanca good. So Tariq and Kanan, they coming out of the little cul-de-sac community, whatever, and they go to the guard. The guard's like, mind you, when he first came through, the guard just let him through. He saw the choke sign and was like, cool, okay, the close, whatever. Then he was like, this time, bitch, what's going on? We heard some disturbances in the community. We trying to figure out where you just came from. I just came back from dropping off a paper to my professor, my teacher. It was like, what is it about? Philosophy. I said, bitch, who the fuck are you to ask what it's about? You a security guard. What the fuck you know? It was like, Aristotle and Socrates and stuff like that. I said, throw a Aristotle and a Socrates in there to get them every time, bitch. Everybody knows them. And then it was like, who the teacher? Mr. Scandelli, Mr. I said, Tariq, what the fuck you doing? And right then and there, I knew Tariq was playing games. Tariq faked a fucking asthma attack to get the fuck up out of this. And then Kanan gonna say something. Ain't no gangsters out here panicking and no shit like that. He said, fuck that shit, nigga. You know how low your trunk was? How low your trunk was? You wanted him to, look into the trunk? I said, you know the fuck what? Tariq, don't do this to me, cause bitch, I was impressed. This whole time I've been saying fuck Tariq. But bitch, this moment I was like, damn, little nigga, he catching on. Like, okay, he is his daddy, okay? He really is both his daddies, you know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is. So, moving on from that, Proctor, you are so dumb. You are so dumb. He tried to set Lindsay up by giving her the alimony check in public, or I should say in person, and had the little cocaine up in there. He confronted her about talking to the feds and giving him up where he be at with Benny. She was like, it's not illegal to have a drink with your cousin unless you actually doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. When he gave her that check and she opened it up, pulled the little packet out, and she was like, you know what? I wasn't gonna say nothing, but now I'm really gonna go to the feds now. I said, damn it, Proctor, you so fucking sloppy and obvious and shit with it. That's not how you do it. Okay, you got yourself fucked up. Then we got Angela at the crib with Ghost. And I'm sitting here like, What is the world coming to? Okay, first you got Tasha going over there to Angela crib. Then you got Ghost going over there to Angela crib. Then you got Tasha and Ghost in Angela crib, and nobody is tripping off of this shit. Then you got Angela up in their crib, and nobody is tripping about this shit. What in the kerfuddle fuck shit is going on? I said, y'all really don't give a fuck no more, okay? Cause bitch, it wouldn't have been me. All right, no, bitch, we can talk at a coffee shop, bitch. You not stepping foot up in my goddamn abode. Not where I lay my head. Okay, you not finna do that. But Ghost and Angela talking about this whole thing with Tasha being out there, and she was like, she can hold her own. She tough, cause he was like they gonna throw everything at her and trying to make her slip up, and he was like she can take it. They tough. And then they start talking about what happened the night before. Listen, I don't think we should give us a try again. Okay. But if we do, we're gonna have to be straight up with Tasha and tell her everything. I don't understand why, because Tasha sure ain't telling you that she fucking Silver. But okay, you trying to be a changed man and all that shit. It's too late for that shit, bitch. But moving on from that, Tasha is up in the interrogation room and they still talking about this whole Ray Ray killing, and Angela Valdez is the one that was there. She the one that pointed out that a bullet was in the wall. And the whole time that Blanca is talking now, a bunch of the flashbacks of what Angela has told Tasha is kind of contradicting on some of them. And so Tasha in her head, and it just looked like she's going like, bitch, this bitch lying to me? Or is she really trying to set me up? Or what's really going on? So at this moment, I'm thinking she about to fold under pressure. But see, they tried to present it to Tasha as if, Angela and James was having an affair during this time, which they were, but not at the time that Ray Ray was getting killed and all that shit. He just got out of jail, and that wasn't going on right then and there. I don't believe it was, because he was still pissed off at her. And trying to make it seem like James is the one that came through and killed Ray Ray after he killed Raina. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, bitch, all you got to do is tell us that he did it. Give us Angela Valdez as well. You will get immunity. They love throwing out that immunity thing. And you can go free, okay? Just tell us. You got Mock and Tamika. They just back there about to come on themselves because they just can't wait. They like, oh my God, say it, say it. What you gonna say, girl? What you gonna say? You can see it all up in Tamika's face like, girl, what you gonna say? What you gonna say? And to Tasha, I said, bitch, you better not say nothing. She was like, girl, James didn't kill him. I don't know what to tell you, but he ain't kill her. I said, there you go, Tasha. There you go. You better not fold. James was right about that. Then you have James actually talking to Dre. They having a drink or whatever. And he was like, I need you to do me a favor. Now, see, James has said in their deal as to getting this truth, I will talk to the Bassett Company to get you your job back and work out this whole non-compete thing. And he was like, I knew this shit had some strings attached. He was like, no, it ain't about that. I want you to take out Jason Minnick. Tommy's Connect. He was like, bitch, you want me to take out Tommy's Connect? What the fuck? Okay, listen, you want me to take him out? You're going to have to do something for me. What you want me to do? Take out Diego Jimenez. Okay, bitch, you got a deal. Then we see Arturo being interrogated the fuck by Dre, tied up in a chair. Alicia there. He's snitching once again, saying it was Uriel who said that, you took the gun and you put it in a little house or whatever so that Diego can get caught up and all that shit. And at this point, Alicia was over it. She said, give me a fucking cigarette. And then when that happened, Dre was like, now see, we got who did it, okay? We got who did it. You can either have me try to take that motherfucker out, or, I can have somebody else that's in the process that's taking him out because they want that to happen. Now, either you can stop it, or, we can just let that shit go. She said, we're going to play it out and see what happened. And it was like, what you want me to do with him? Take care of that motherfucker, bitch. They took them bottles. And I said, what the fuck y'all doing? Do you know how hard a alcohol bottle is? Especially a top shelf alcohol bottle. They threw that shit hard as hell on his legs, his thighs, his chest, his stomach, and broke all those bottles until the liquid. I said, bitch, it would have been just better if you would have. I guess it was too much to open it up and just to pour it on him. Y'all said, bitch, we gonna torture the motherfucker, just make it hurt. I mean, he gonna die anyway. So they broke the bottles on him, got the liquor on him, and Alicia flicked that goddamn cigarette and whew, I said, oh, Lord, so much violence, so much violence. Goddamn. Okay. And then you got Teresi beating up with Tommy. and Sammy acting like he all cool with what's going on. Sammy is over the shit. He is tired of the bullshit, and he can't wait until, they stop having to fuck with this boy. I said, this don't make no sense. Tommy is being extra dumb right now, and I just cannot believe it. Tariq said, fuck it, bitch. Come sell these pills. That boy gave him all his money for that whole bottle of pills. And he gonna text Kanan and say, you right. The market for the pills is up. You got some more. Bitch, Tariq finna make some money for Kanan and himself, okay? And nigga finna get his little ass caught. God damn it. God damn it. Tariq, you just... Anyway, moving on from that. Back at the federal district office or whatever, Tamika and Saxe is, coming in there talking to Saxe or whatever, telling him, we got to shut this shit down now. I gave you a chance to find something on St. Patrick, but it ain't coming out clean or whatever, so it is what it is. Mock came up in there with the ballistic report, and Saxe put 2 and 2 together and said that, bitch, this is the same report that showed that the bullets is from Tasha's gun, and that Angela already had it, and she tried to bury that shit. So now they looking at obstruction of justice on Angela. Then Tasha come up in the house to see Angela and Ghost and was like, you lied to me, bitch. You had me believing everything that you was saying was true. You the one that pointed out that there was a bullet up in the goddamn wall and all that shit. I mean, I did point that out, but I didn't know that it was going to lead back to you when all this shit. So what we going to fucking do? And don't even fucking worry. Don't worry about it, because I'm going to get Terry to lie for me. Why you going to get Terry to lie for you? Why would he do that? Bitch, when Tasha said, because he loves me. He loves me more than you ever did. I said, bitch, look at Ghost's face. Ghost went like, wait a minute, what? The fuck? He just got hit with all types of dagger, and he just didn't know how to respond. Tasha said, bitch, I'm finna leave. She was, no. At that moment, Angela said, this is my cue to go. Okay? And she said, no, you stay here with him. I'm gonna leave. And I said, well, good goddamn. That was power, y'all. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about it, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.